Hello, I'm Cleo, and I'm a very anxious person. So, for this assignment, I thought I would introduce you guys to the 10 things that I'm afraid of. Number 1. Things outside of my control. I recently took out the filter for my air purifier and it came out brown. I'm worried my lungs look like that. Anything from airborne dust to radiation poisoning, or the fear that the roof may cave in on me at any second. I can't help but fear the inevitable unknown and the constant what-ifs. Number 2. Things that are in my control. Like an open-ended assignment with creative freedom. If I have the ability to mess up and it's in my control, then it's much more scary. Number 3. My family. They're very scary people, especially my grandma.
Number 4, death. I don't really know how to explain this one. I think death is just a universally scary thing.
Number 5, the internet. The internet is just such a vast and endless hellhole of content. I find myself really overwhelmed as I scroll and scroll for hours, picking up on absolutely nothing. And just the sheer amount of content that exists out there overwhelms me. I feel like no matter what I do, everything's moving without me at a rapid rate, as well as the amount of control that the internet has over us. I feel like it controls me. It controls the way I see myself and the way I behave. It's like socialization, which is in itself terrifying, yet times 100. Don't like the internet. I mean, I love the internet, but like, fucking scary. Number 6. Whatever it is I see out there that's lurking in the dark. Strange figures dancing on walls, shadows at the end of the hallway. I don't know, my mind tells me it's all a dream, but I can feel it in the beating of my heart that something's out there. Number 7. I'm scared I might be losing my mind. Number 8. The looming threat that is my own conscious existence. The fact that I'm just a tiny ball of matter in a universe on a planet that's basically burning, that I'm one out of 8 billions and billions of people, and that none of their lives will be remembered, and that mine won't be remembered either, and that none of it really matters, that I'm insignificant, that my existence doesn't have any meaning to it unless other than the meaning that I give it. And I struggle to give myself meaning because I overanalyze that and I don't know what to think of myself or who I am or if it even matters. I don't think it matters, and so then what's the point? And I tell myself, what's the point? But I have to like give myself a point in order to exist and to kind of like be something, make the most out of life, you know, like I'm living, I'm here, but like, am I? Is this real? If everything just always feels like content and I just need to be making stuff in order to validate my existence, then what's the point? Because eventually it will all just be lost in that stream, and I don't know what to do with myself when I overanalyze that. And it scares me. Number 9. I need to make something out of my existence. See, I can be anybody. I can be a lawyer, I can be an artist, I can be a filmmaker, I could be a fucking doctor, maybe, sort of, not really, but like, there's that pressure too, that to validate my existence, I just need to be something, and that is terrifying. Scene 10, take 2. So, for number 10, I would say that the scariest thing, my biggest fear of all would be So for number 10, I would say that the scariest thing of all, the most universal fear, the one I feel the most, would be being alone. I think that, I don't know, the thing about being alone is that when you're with other people, when you've got your family around you and your friends and people that understand you and support you and can be there when you're scared. Yeah, when you're not alone, everything else that's on that list, everything else that scares you, everything, the whole world just becomes a little bit less scary. And so I think that that's a really powerful one. I'm terrified of being alone. And I'm very grateful that I'm not. So, yeah.